Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Fuborama, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about the massive nerf and buff at the same time that has been given to payphone hits. Now, payphone hits are a really good way, or should I say, were a really good way of making money when they were first introduced into the game. For example, in 2021, you could make $85,000 every payphone hit, which is quite a lot of money. And it would only be a 20-minute cooldown. That meant that you could earn about $255,000 every single hour. That's a lot of money, especially for only about a 3-minute mission every 20 minutes. However, Rockstar nerfed payphone hits a couple months ago, and it was a very, very big nerf at that. Payphone hits went from making $85,000 every 20 minutes to every 48 minutes. Yeah, it basically just destroyed the amount of money you could make with them. The nice thing is that you don't really need to do payphone hits all that often, and with vehicle cargo, you could still do one payphone hit and then a vehicle cargo sale mission, source a little bit with your vehicle cargo, maybe do another sale mission, and then do another payphone hit. It's not the end of the world, plus you'd still make $85,000 once you started it up. However, now it is a little bit different, because payphone hits are going to pay you $45,000 upon completion. Yes, you heard that right. $45,000. That is an absolutely monstrous nerf to the payout. However, not everything is bad, because Rockstar changed the cooldown from what was 48 minutes to a very simple 10 minutes. That means you can do 6 payphone hits in an hour, which actually means you can make upwards of $270,000 when doing payphone hits every hour, and that's actually more than what payphone hits made base. As we can see, just completing this payphone hit right now took me 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and I made 45 grand. So not all too bad at all. And in 10 minutes, I'm going to start up another payphone hit. Now, in my opinion, this is actually a buff and a nerf. It really depends on who you are as a player. As we can see, it's been about 10 minutes later, and I have once again started another payphone hit. Now, the problem with payphone hits that I see is that you just aren't going to be doing them every 10 minutes. I mean, seriously, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I can't imagine that any of you are going to go to do a payphone hit every 10 minutes that's going to last 3 minutes. That means you're barely going to have any time to do anything else. And when you're only making about $270,000 an hour, that's just not worth it. Now, I can still see some applications where this change is actually beneficial. For example, let's say I'm sourcing cargo, or I'm waiting for, I don't know, a 2-3 minute cooldown before I'm able to source or sell something. Well, in that cooldown, I can, let's say, do a payphone hit. And then, after I've sourced another crate or something, and I have to, have another 3 or 4 minute cooldown, boom, I can do another payphone hit. So I do see in certain situations how this might be really good for people that are obviously constantly sourcing, waiting for cooldowns, and want to make some extra quick cash. However, at the same time, I don't really see this as a valid argument now that we have the Chop Shop and the newly buffed vehicle cargo businesses. For example, the Chop Shop. I can very easily head over to my tow truck and start a tow truck repo service mission. This is literally going to take at max 3 to 4 minutes, and at shortest 2 minutes. And these missions are super duper easy. Literally all you do is you grab a car and bring it back to your chop shop. So let's see, I have to drive 0.5 miles to get the shafter. Okay, well, let's go drive 0.5 miles. I should point out that every single vehicle that you deliver back to your chop shop is going to pay you around $35,000. So that means if you do 2 vehicles in your chop shop, which is with no cooldown, you can net about $70,000. Then you're also going to make $24,000 every 48 minutes until the grace period slows down. So you're going to be making a couple $100,000 just doing this right here. And it's going to be way faster. Sure, you have to wait a teeny bit to get the money, but I mean, that's no problem. Look at this. There you go. The shafter is now grabbed, and we just got to bring it back to the salvage yard. I mean, that's a little painful because I don't know where to... I actually don't know where to drive up, but that's fine. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're good. We're good. And, okay, nice. There you go. Okay. Problem solved. So this has taken me about 1 minute Yep, that's just how quick these salvage yard repo missions are. Sometimes you'll have to lose the cops, which is really easy. You pull out a sticky bomb, you blow yourself up. Congratulations, you've lost cops, you go run over to your vehicle. That takes a max of like 20 seconds to do. And now, we are bringing it back over to the salvage yard. I mean, it's just this simple. These missions are way, way easier than payphone hits at this point. And not only that, but they're not that boring because you're just driving, which at the end of the day is actually not too bad. So there you go. We just netted $35,000 plus $24,000 passive income for probably the next, I don't know, 2-3 hours. So at least $120,000-$130,000 just from grabbing that vehicle. You can see my chop shop has about $199,000 sitting in the safe currently. And that's it. It's just that simple. And let's say that you've done your repo work really fast and you still want an extra bit of cash. Well, don't worry. Vehicle cargo is sitting right at your doorstep. A vehicle cargo warehouse is only about $1.5 million. That is really, really cheap. And what can you get for $1.5 million? Well, you can sell a vehicle that is worth $130,000 every 20 minutes. Now, I should clarify that it's only worth $130,000 if you sell in a public lobby with over 21 players. I'm currently in a lobby which has like 7-ish players, so not that many. But you always want to sell in a public lobby when it comes to vehicle cargo for two very simple reasons. First of all, vehicle cargo is always going to give you NPCs that will spawn and shoot at you if you sell in an invite-only lobby. That is really painful, and it ruins a lot of the fun. Also, they can pop your tires because you can't put bulletproof tires on these cars. The second reason you always want to sell in a public lobby is, as I said before, you get a high demand bonus. So as you can see, this has taken me 2 minutes to drive. It was a 3.5-mile destination, and voila, congratulations, we are basically there. There is, ironically, somebody right in front of us, but I could care less because nobody gives a crap about blowing up vehicle cargo. So here we are at our destination, and done. So we had $99,000 as a payment. As we can see, I lost 186 because I got a slight scrapage while rolling around one of the corners. And what do we get in return? $114,000. I paid $20,000 to upgrade the vehicle, so I made a $90,000 payout in about 3 minutes of driving. And the source mission for vehicle cargo is only going to take you about 3 to 5 minutes. So at the end of the day, I just really don't see any reason to do payphone hits nowadays. I think it's honestly a massive nerf. Yes, there are some applications where the 10-minute cooldown might be nice, but now that there are so many new ways of making money fast, I do not see in any world why you would do a payphone hit versus repo work for the new chop shop, or just grabbing a quick vehicle cargo sale mission, because those are way easier. Yes, if you only own the agency, then doing payphone hits aren't bad. But if you only own the agency, then what have you been doing with your money? One simple heist from Dr. Dre is going to pay you $2 million for your first time bonus, which easily is enough to buy a vehicle cargo warehouse. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the payphone hit changes. Personally, I think they're quite disappointing, but at the same time, you don't really need to do them now that we have so many different ways of making money, so it's not really the end of the world. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.